Hey guys, so 2 days ago you guys, I cried ugly cry, like you know they call ugly cry, like and I'll tell you what happened. Okay, yeah, so 2 days ago I had this bright idea to go to the market and go and get tomatoes in bulk. I wanted to just settle tomatoes once and for all for at least a month or two, because I want to just do the last bulk buying for for the house before the baby comes, as in the last bulk buying, like whatever after now, anything that we need, my husband is going to be the one to go and buy it, or Amarachi or anybody, but I'm not going to go to market to go and buy things in bulk. So I decided, okay, let me go and settle the the tomato part. So I decided to go. I woke up early, after dropping the kids in school. Basically I came back home, had my bath, dressed up, and went to the market. Okay, yeah, so I went to Fruit Garden Road. No, I went to Fruit Garden at D-Line. Yes, so that's where I buy tomatoes in baskets from. Okay, see onions. So let's go inside. Tomatoes. So I got there, I bought tomatoes, I bought a full basket. I actually went there with the, intention of buying half baskets, but I decided to just I ended up buying a full basket. So I bought full basket of tomatoes, I bought onions, I bought tatashe, shombo, all those things. I bought them, then took them to where, they'll grind them. Up until the grinding part, everything was going smoothly. I was like, I'm on a roll, okay? So while they were grinding it, there was someone around us who was grinding pepper, dry pepper, and I didn't know the person was grinding dry pepper. So the person just started grinding, and then breeze now came and blew the pepper into my face. When I say into my face, I mean all the crevices in my face, my eyes, my nose, my mouth, my ears, my skin. The pepper just like came into my face. I started sneezing and coughing so bad. I was like, let me not go and enter labor in this market where I'm coughing. So I had to, step aside. The guy didn't even apologize, so nobody even said sorry. Niger style. I just stepped aside, tried to clean my face, tried to sneeze out as much pepper as I could, because my nostrils were really itching me. So anyway, I decided to just stand aside and wait for them to finish my tomatoes and all that. So that was the number one issue I had. that, I took my tomatoes and I, took them to the car. But I realized that tomatoes were actually too much, and I did not have a big enough pot, to cook a large quantity of tomatoes. And I said, I don't want to go and start suffering using 4 pots, 5 pots and cooking at once. Let me just try and get one big pot that can cook it twice or something. So I decided to now drive all the way to my one to go and get pots. So I got the pot and I got other things. You know how my one is now, you can get too many things there. So I told myself, well, since I'm already here, I might also just go and get groceries for the house, all the cleaning supplies and stuff like that, and some groceries. I decided to just go and get them from my one market, because I had a customer there. So I was like, let me just kill one bird with 2 stones, kill 2 stones with one bird, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So that was how I went and decided to now buy all the provisions. So after buying all the provisions, in fact, I couldn't even walk anymore. I had to tell Amarachi, okay, because there was a guy that was carrying the guy that was helping us to carry his stuff to the car. I also told Amarachi, follow him, because they were walking fast. I said, just follow him. I gave her money to pay him and the car keys. Follow him to the car. Let me just be coming jejely behind. I'm not going to try and keep up with you guys. So I started walking like a duck. I actually managed to drag myself all the way to my car. I got some fruits around and then I drove back home. So we got back home. We now started trying to offload everything we got. By the time I had one batch on fire, I now came to lie down on my bed and just relax a bit, because this was now around past 1 and I was supposed to pick the kids from school by 2 p.m. So I laid down and just put fan on my body and I started relaxing. I washed my face because pepper was still on my face. So I washed my face, just lay down on my bed, and I was just trying to get my energy back. So you guys, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. went by so quickly that when I saw the time was 2 p.m. I was just like, oh, what is all this? What is all this? So I said, okay, let me stand up from the bed. And guess what, guys? I could not move my body. Like, I could not move my body. This is not a case of, oh, I was just too lazy. I could not move my body. My spirit was not willing. My body was not willing. It was only my heart. And that heart is just because I don't want to leave my kids in school for that long, knowing that, they didn't have extra snacks to eat in school. I just don't like keep leaving my kids in school for too long anyway. So that's the only part of me that was willing to stand up. Every other part, my spirit, my body was not cooperating. I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't move my arms. I was just on the bed like this. So while I was there trying to push myself, I tried. Next thing, I busted into tears and I started ugly crying like Now that I think about it, when I was telling my husband the story, I just started laughing because it was so funny seeing a grown woman cry just because she cannot stand up from her bed. I was just crying, my leg, my hands. I was exhausted. I said, why? I wish Amarachi could drive. I wish I had a driver. I wish my husband was around. I was just wishing all kinds of wishes. So anyway, after a while of crying and just trying, I was able to move my upper body. So I now moved my upper body and raised myself up on my bed. My legs were swollen, even though I was lying down for a bit. I've gotten to a stage where my legs are now almost constantly swollen, but my legs were so swollen, all my joints were aching me. So I just sat up on my bed, then carried my legs, carried this other leg, put them together. Then after a while I was able to move, so I came down. In fact, part of why I was crying on the bed was that I also wanted to pee and I couldn't just stand up, so I was just there holding pee. And as a pregnant woman holding pee, you know how painful it can get. So I was just there. Anyways, that was how I managed to get up, went to pee, washed my face again, then went to pick my kids. Once I saw my kids and everything, I felt way better. Yeah, so when we came back, we now started, we now continued with the boiling of the tomatoes because I put it off before we left. Then I also went to buy gas. I just went to buy extra gas just in case. I was just like, I'm ready for these tomatoes today. Like all the wahala of tomato, we're going to deal with it today. So I went to buy gas, came back, and then we finished boiling tomatoes, and then I realized I didn't have enough containers to store them, so I just poured the tomatoes into bigger buckets and put them in the freezer, and told myself that the next day I'll go and buy containers. Okay, yeah. Trust me guys, I actually feel worse than I look. Like, I look better than I feel on the inside. I'm tired. I'm tired. These past few days have been a lot for me, but thank God for strength. Every day I'm like, today is not the day, but that day ends up being the day. Like, thank God for that strength. Thank God for the power of rejuvenation. Like, whenever I sleep and I wake up, I actually feel better than I felt the day before. So yeah, you guys didn't know that Eva entered my room and asked me, "Mommy, are you going out with us?" And I said yes, and she said, "Okay, mommy." She now gave me a hairbrush and told me, "Mommy, remove your cap and brush your hair, okay?" Initially I was like, oh, but I thought about it. I was like, anyway, omanka nako. That means, does she know what we're talking about? Does she really know what we're talking about? There's this adage that says, I don't know if it's an adage, but there's something that they say that goes like this. Okay, let me say it in English. That they are telling you that the church, is on fire, or the church has burnt down, and you are asking whether the there's the priest, whether his goatee was burnt. Does that make sense? Yeah, something like that. I don't know how to say it in Igbo, but yeah, I'm just saying it in English so you guys can understand it better. But something like, they're telling you that church is on fire or the church has been burnt down, and you're asking, did the father's goatee get burnt? Yeah. That's just how I felt when she told me that. I was just like, you don't understand, sis. Like, this cap I'm wearing I'm even trying. I'm even trying. But yeah, it just shows you that these children actually see, and they actually, appreciate, you looking good and all that. Anyway, I'm going to the market now. I want to go and get plastic containers. The tomatoes are actually a lot. I don't know who sent me to buy that quantity of tomatoes. Actually a lot. So I need plastic containers, bathroom slippers, and I'll take my kids to a supermarket to just get a few things, and so they can walk around and look around. But yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys later. I was able to get 12 plates of tomatoes. So I was even doing it. I'm doing it for 1 month. This one is like 3 months. I mean, even if we're using 1 plate a week, I mean, it's going to be 3 months. And most times we don't even use 1 plate a week. Like, yeah, we don't eat that much in this house. Although, yeah, during Christmas time, visitors and all that. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that my tomato game is now on point. Nobody should try me. I have enough tomatoes. The fresh ones that, you guys saw, we're going to cut them, fry them with onions, and just put inside the freezer. So after that, I proceeded to clean the kitchen, because me and Amarachi, we had to clean. The kitchen was so dirty. Tomatoes were in every corner of the kitchen, so we had to clean the kitchen. I had to arrange the store. Oh my god, my store was something else. The store was something else. I remember last year, it's not even last year, it was this year, during that corona period. I remember giving my store a makeover and all that. Let's just say that ship sailed really quickly. The store turned into a mess really quickly. So I had to now rearrange the store again. After rearranging the store, I won Damarachi again. That one seems to be, our routine now. After arranging the store, I warn her that the store should not get scattered, and then the store gets scattered, and then I have to rearrange it again, and then warn her again. But yeah, it's easy for the store to get scattered, because most times we're like, okay, go and keep this in the store, go and keep that in the store. Before you know what's happening, you have filled the whole space. So I rearranged the store, threw away a lot, decluttered a lot of things. There's so many things that we're just keeping there. I'm like, why are you keeping, like, empty cartons? Why are we keeping empty cartons? What are you using them for? So yeah, we cleaned the store, we arranged all the groceries that we got. Yeah, so I can say that when it comes to food, I am fully prepared for Christmas slash baby. You know, yeah, when it comes to food, like nobody should try me. My garden is even thriving. I'll show you guys my garden in a different video, but my garden is thriving. You know, I have everything that I need for this Christmas. I don't have enough rice. I was supposed to buy rice, but I don't have enough rice. I think I have like quarter bag left or something. But see, I beg, nobody should disturb me on rice. I'm tired. Like, worst case scenario, we'll eat spaghetti, or we'll go and buy one paint bucket of rice and be eating because I'm tired. Actually, the main issue why I don't want to buy rice is storage. I don't want to buy rice in bulk, is storage. Even the quarter bag that we had there, I saw rat had already gone to chew. That's another reason why I decided to arrange my stock, because I don't know where rats comes from. I hate rats. So when I saw that rats, you know, that rat had chewed one part of the rice, I was like, I'm not buying rice again. We're going to start buying very, very small quantity, maybe the 5 kg bags. What I'll start buying right now, something I can store, and whenever it's done, we'll buy a new one. Okay, God will always provide. I'm not going to go and say, oh, let me go and buy bags, so that I'm not in the mood for that. So anyway, yes, that's the story of how your girl was crying. See, pregnancy, that's why I always pray that any woman who wants to experience pregnancy, who wants to have a child, will experience it in Jesus' name, because it's a very exciting, very weird, very interesting time in a woman's life. Like, you think you know your body, you think you know yourself. Get pregnant first now. When you get pregnant, you will not tell me whether you actually really know your body and how your body reacts or how your body acts in, you know, in certain situations. That's when you know that pregnancy, it's not easy. Anyway, yeah, let me not stay here and be rambling. Let me go and find something to eat. I'm actually very, very hungry and I have so many things to do today. So yeah, let's go. I'm done eating, and if I allow myself, I'm going to just sleep off till it's time for pickup. But no, I want to go and see a friend of mine, and then after seeing her, I'll just go and wash my hair. Let somebody knock on, I'm telling me, mommy, brush your hair, this and that. I'll go and wash my hair, then prepare to make it. I'm not making it today. I'm just washing it in preparation of when I'm going to have the energy to go and sit and make my hair. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You guys, I have a lot of interesting videos coming, you know, like subscribe, please. Tell a friend to subscribe, okay? Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.